Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you want to get some beer?
Beer? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, some beer?
Can I get some beer? Hey, this one. I want this. Can I have this one?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes! Woo! Yes! Oh, yeah!
There you go, bro.
Cigarettes, cigarettes.
Cigarettes. There you go. There you go. Oh, you're welcome. I got you. There you go. Oh, some vodka? There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh, man, thank you.
You welcome, bro. Fireball and yes. The funniest thing on the internet. The funniest thing you could ever find online. You know what I mean? Exploiting the homeless and mentally unstable people on Skid Row for some clicks and views. I mean, this shit is shameless out here. We recently been talking about the pranksters of the world and, you know, just kind of tormenting just regular people going throughout their lives. But don't worry, we could go even lower. We can stoop even lower than pranking innocent people in the store. We can now start preying upon people who aren't even fully mentally there. You know, the people who are struggling with substances, let's give them more substances. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol is probably one of the worst things out here. And, you know, I can attest to it. You know, I have my own little relationship with alcohol. But the fact that you buy buzz balls and you buy shots and you buy Don Julio and you buy cheap vodka and you pass it out to homeless people, I feel like you really have to be an evil son of a bitch. And let's just keep it real, man. The shock value that you get off of it might make you chuckle for a little bit. But if you think a little bit deeper into this, you'll start to realize how predatory this behavior is, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about one of these TikTok streamers. His real name is Keith Castillo, and he created a whole new wave of exploiting the homeless people. So I want to show you a few clips of what's been going viral. And ever since he started this wave, I feel like it's really hard to stamp out, and now more people are starting to replicate the same behavior. Let me start with example number one. Of Rain Van. Oh my God, Rain Van, let's go. Now, when I first saw this, it naturally came on my For You page on my own personal Instagram. And I think the weed stuff was like the first thing that I saw. And initially, I was kind of like, that's kind of cool, you know, giving the homeless people a little herb. Even though now that I'm thinking back, that's not good anyway, because most people are homeless because they're struggling with substances. Giving somebody a king-size joint while there's somebody in the background smoking crystal meth is probably not the best idea. But don't worry, it gets even more, it progresses from this level forward, and it gets worse and worse and worse, right? This is the tame version of his series of keeping the homeless homeless. That's the series that he created. And I will say, I do have a lack of respect for the people who pretend to want to help the homeless people just for the clicks and the views. I don't respect those people either. But you being the complete opposite to that and just being a menace to society won't get you respect either. Like, you're not you're twice as bad as the people who pretend to care. Let me show you another clip though, because it goes into the gutters really quickly.
Oh yeah. There you go. Need some protection out here, you know what I'm saying? Here. Hell yeah. Out here, you know? You're welcome. Oh yeah, I'll go over there. I'll hand him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
Big ass sword. You want one? You're welcome.
The man went to Home Depot, cleared out their whole machete inventory, and went to Skid Row and started passing out weapons. And the motherfucker went out there and said, yeah, you need to protect yourself. From what? Oh my God. Do you know how many people probably got... So many people probably got arrested just for having those things on them. You see a homeless guy waving around a machete in the middle of the street, the police are gonna get him. We don't know if the police are gonna tase him, shoot him. The police are gonna get him. This shit, and again, people gobble this shit up because it's shock value. Like even me, when I first saw these videos, I was like, what the fuck? But I didn't even have a second channel, so I couldn't talk about it really because it didn't pertain to, like, you know, body cams and police chases and all that. But now we can talk about it. I feel like these people are just as bad as criminals sometimes, bro. It comes a certain point to where you take things too far. Now, anyways, ever since that guy went around passing out cigarettes, giving out buzz balls, passing out weapons, more creators started doing the same thing because they realized that this is just a cheat code to get a couple million views real quick. So let me show you a similar creator that spawned out of nowhere, starting to do the same thing, but this time, he's giving people alcohol poisoning in the middle of the street.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
You want to get some beer?
Beer! Yeah, I want some beer!
Some beer?
Some beer! You fucking right, I want some beer! Where's the beer?
If you can win this $100 blackjack hand on Rainbet, I'll get you beer and cigarettes.
Beer! I want beer and cigarettes!
At 16 against a 4. Do you want to hit or stand?
I want to stand.
Stand, let's go! Let's go!
Yeah!
You fucking won! Yeah!
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 Yes!
Let's go!
Go, but I'm gonna drink them all!
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
You want to get some beer?
Now, a lot of people are going to say that's probably, you know, premeditated. He told the guy to act crazy for the camera. But most of the videos that I see, even though it's like premeditated and shit, it's still a dirty ass, homeless ass motherfucker. Like you can't fake being homeless as shit unless you're really just rubbing yourself in the dirt, committing to the bit. This guy is walking up to real homeless people, getting them to down alcohol. Let me show you another example.
Money or fireball? Fireball, nigga! Fireball! If you're in this blackjack hand on Rainbet, I'll get you fireball. Got a 20 against a 10 on Rainbet. Do you want to hit or stand? Stand! Stand, let's go! Tie! Chug that shit, let's go! Let's go! Chug! Yes!
Yeah, so you know, it's just a whole bunch of brain rot content. And again, he probably finds these people, tells them to act super crazy in the camera, and you know, he'll probably pay them a little bit of money. But make no mistake, this is exploit at the highest degree. There should probably be a law against finding homeless people and making them do crazy shit online because they probably don't even know that their faces are so viral all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? It feels really icky to me. I feel like it's a step below the pranksters out there. And this is what I mean when I say there's a lot of clout demons out here, because there'll be some regular folks who don't know nothing about the internet, who don't know nothing about anything, and they'll just do the most outrageous thing possible to try to get some attention. And that's what this whole channel started from with this guy. He just wanted a little attention on his little TikTok. Let me show you this. It says Keith Castillo uploaded the videos along with clips of him passing out liquor and single cigarettes to his Instagram and TikTok accounts under the handle Pav Wolfie last week. He also posted them on a secondary Instagram page he calls his spam account, Pav Carson. And he quotes, "My initial accounts were not pulling any views at all," Castillo said. "Like my Instagram was completely just everything I did was just dead. I was pulling 1,000 views of video on TikTok, like everything was just really bad." Castillo said that he tried to boost his engagement by filming himself distributing cigarettes, liquor, and machetes still in their packaging. He said the machete segment was intended as a skit and he did not expect it to go viral. Was it a skit or was it intended as a skit? I'll tell you one thing, that was not a skit. Those were real homeless people. What'd you do, chase them down and get your machetes back? Man, listen, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Just because there was some backlash, now he wants to talk about this shit was a skit. Well, let's continue. This is where it gets better. He quotes, "So I was following trends that I saw other creators doing," he said during a Zoom interview with the News 3 while in a car in Tulsa. "I don't go out purposely and handing them out to be with any weird intent. It was just for a video. So maybe I can catch, a trend out. So I didn't expect it to hit the way that it did." And this goes to show the mind state that clout demons are really at. This goes to show the level that they're at. They just do stuff hoping for clicks and views, and they don't think about the consequences. Now you got homeless people chopping each other in the middle of the fucking street like it's a zombie apocalypse, and you're just shrugging your shoulders like, I didn't know. Man, lock this motherfucker up or something. Give him 30 days probation or something. Anyways, I just wanted to bring this up because it seems like the trend of messing with the homeless is coming back around. Because this used to be a thing before. Think about bum fights. You know what I mean? This used to be a thing. Seems like it's coming back around. And we got to stomp it out. But anyways, folks, I love y'all, man. I'm going to see y'all real soon. Peace.